estate is a numbers game. Now I'm going to give you some things to think about when we think about these numbers to drill a little bit deeper. So we're going to look at Stan here. Now Stan, he has a pretty high list price. Now don't necessarily get caught up in these prices, just get caught up in the theory. Okay, get caught up in the process. So Stan's average list price in 2017 was $500,000. Okay, his average listing and negotiated price was 97% of the full asking price. Does that make sense? Okay, so that means his average sales price was $485, and Stan carried on average a listing inventory of about 5 active listings at any given time. Does that make sense? Right? Simple math. So that gave him a total listing volume of $2,425,000. His sales rate, because it's a hot market, is 70%. 70% of listings he takes, he sells. Okay, and that gives him a total sold volume of $1,697,000. But then he has a turnover rate. What's the turnover rate? This is something that's a mystery for a lot of agents. When you walk into Safeway or a grocery store or a clothing store or Sears and you look at all the stuff that's on their shelves, they know the turnover rate of every product in the store, meaning how fast it moves off the shelves. Does that make sense? And so that's called the turnover rate. In real estate, we have something else called our days on market, which is our turnover rate in this industry. Does that make sense? So for this agent, his turnover rate on average, his DOM on listings sold is 73 days, which means his inventory turns over 5 times a year. Does that make sense? So you divide 73 into 365, I get 5. Simple math, right? Which means his volume in 2017 is $8,487,500. Great number, but remember, he's got a pretty high list price, right? Now, what happens in 2018 will depend a lot on his numbers.